Hey guys, this is Scott, back with another video. In this video, I'll be doing a baby shower cake. The customer that placed the order for this cake just requested it to have pink and yellow flowers on it, and for it to say, "Welcome, Monroe." Monroe was the baby's name. I thought that was kind of neat. I actually work in a town called Monroe, so I thought that was pretty cool. So if you notice here, I'm doing these flowers a little bit different than usual. Usually I make the flowers directly on the nail and then use my scissors to actually take them off the nail and place them on the cake. But this way actually allows you to make the flowers a little bit bigger, because if I were to try to lift these huge flowers off the nail, it probably wouldn't turn out so great. So yeah, I did them with the parchment paper or wax paper, pretty much the same thing. And then I'll actually freeze these flowers and take the parchment paper off and pretty much place them wherever I want to on the cake. The first flowers that I made were mums. They were done with a tip 79, I believe. You can also do them with a tip 81. An 81 is a little bit bigger. These roses here were actually done with a tip 124. It's a larger rose tip. 127 works good as well. But if you see the motion that I'm using, it's kind of opposite of what I usually do. I usually go from right to left. Here I'm going from left to right. It kind of pulls those petals out a little bit more. The next rose that I'll do it in my typical way, and you'll be able to see a slight difference. So I'll do my little spinny thing at the top and then go from right to left. And you see how these petals are a little bit different. And yeah, if I was to try to lift this giant rose off of there with just scissors, it probably wouldn't make it. So the wax paper and freeze the rose technique actually works out pretty awesome. Always challenging yourself, trying new things, growing as a decorator, artist, person, But this cake was actually a 10-inch cake. It was white on the inside, buttercream on the outside. Trying out this comb that I actually brought from home. It works really well on these taller cakes. I actually got that from Walmart. I think it's Wilton brand. I'm not 100% sure, but they do have those at Walmart. And then using the same tip, that tip 107, I did a kind of ruffle border, and then I used the open tip over that. I believe it was a number 10. And then I wrote "Welcome, Monroe" on top of the cake. And it's funny because later in the video, I didn't like how the W looked. There wasn't really a lot of room for it to breathe once I put all the flowers on it. So I actually scraped off the W and the E. And then yeah, these flowers were frozen, so I just took the parchment paper off the back, placed them wherever I wanted, applied a little bit of buttercream so that way they can stand up a little bit taller. That one I got in frame a little bit better. And then I just made some little white flowers just to place here and there, just to kind of fill it out. But see, the flowers kind of swallowed up the writing, so I fixed that later in the video. But yeah, y'all had been requesting flowers, and I don't believe I've shared too many flowers on here, but making flowers is one of my happy places, so if you ever get tired of seeing them, I'm sorry. But right here is when I scrape off the W and the E, and I actually made the W more capital to match the M. I was happy with that. Apply some sparkle, gotta make it shine. It's kind of a Blue Rooster staple. I don't mind it. But anyways, that's the video. There's a better view on the writing. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for being a bright spot in my day. And as always, stay blessed, stay inspired. And we'll see you on the next one.